the Thrive 15 video newsletter.
What is up, Thrive 15? I am Chris Munch here with my good pal, Josh Merrill.
Hello, Thrivers. So good to see you.
You have found it, the Thrive 15 weekly newsletter.
Oh, Chris, I love the Thrive 15 weekly newsletter. You know why?
Why?
Because, it's weekly.
Yeah.
And,
good.
it's a newsletter. And I love those two things.
Those are things, yeah.
Weekly newsletters.
That's good.
Perfect.
That's good. Well, the first thing we're going to do is let you know about all the new content that is hitting the site this week. So check it out.
Boom. Wow, what an awesome list of new content that we get to check out. I just want to dive into that, Chris.
Dive in.
I just want to swim around in that knowledge that Thrive 15 is offering us.
Good.
Like a badger in a crazy forest, I just want to, not just any badger, Chris, a honey badger. I want to go honey badger on that forest of knowledge, Chris.
Yep, that's good.
It's going to be awesome. The other thing I want to go honey badger on is some feedback from some Thrivers here. What do we got?
I got one here from Carlos. He says, I just watched the whole time management with Lee Cockerell, and I have to say it was more interesting and valuable than anything I have ever seen on TV.
Wow. I have to ask you one question, Carlos. Have you ever seen Murder, She Wrote? Because that show will blow your mind. Angela Lansbury.
Riveting television.
Riveting stuff. Check it out, but then, Thrive is good as well.
That's true.
Do you have another one?
I got another one here. This one says, Chris and Josh are amazing. I love those guys. That is from Josh Merrill in Tulsa.
Thank you, Josh Merrill in Tulsa. It means a lot to us, to get that feedback. We really appreciate it.
That's such an encouragement.
We're going to send that guy a gift basket. That's very nice.
That's good.
That's very nice. Hey, let's star wipe to the next segment.
That was awesome.
So good.
That was great. Well, finally, we want to kind of shine a spotlight on one of our newest mentors, Jerry from Jerry's Landscape. This guy is an absolute horticulture wizard.
So good. I got the honor of hosting his episodes. I learned so much from him. He's a dynamic speaker, teacher, motivator.
Electric.
You are going to learn so much from this guy. We've got a quick 4-minute clip, all right?
Yep.
And you're just going to learn tons of stuff, and I cannot wait for you to see it. So check it out, and we'll see you next time on the Thrive15.com weekly newsletter. Thrive on. Hey everybody, I'm Josh Merrill from Thrive15.com, and I'm super excited about today's episode. We've got one of our brand new mentors. It's Jerry from Jerry's Landscape. Jerry, welcome to the Thrive 15 family.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Is there anything, before we get started with our episode here, that you just want to tell our Thrivers, just a nice tip for them?
Well, I think as I learned from my grandpa, he used to always tell me that you can lead a mule to the feeder, but you can't make him drink.
Wow.
And so I'm going to be talking fast. I don't repeat. That's my style.
Yeah.
And you guys be ready to take notes.
So you're saying you can show us the path, but we've got to put action to it.
That's it.
I love it. I think that's great.
Great. Yeah.
Okay, well let's get started with what you're going to teach us today here. Now I see you've got some samples.
Yeah.
What are we looking at up front here?
That's a weed.
Okay. Any specific type of weed or?
Just your basic weed.
Yeah. How do you get rid of weeds?
Yeah, well, you got to pull them.
Okay.
I could show you how to do it.
I'd love to see. Love to see an example.
So it's really simple here. So let's pretend this is the soil.
Okay. This is the ground.
So this is your weed, right?
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to get low.
You're gonna be up. Okay.
To the soil like this.
Sure. Yeah.
So you want to bend your legs.
Okay.
Lower your buttocks.
Sure.
Okay. Stick out your chest because
Okay.
you don't want to be pulling with your back. You're gonna have a short career.
Yes.
Okay. So you get your hands down as close to the soil bed as possible. Get your fingers on that root.
Yeah.
And then when you pull, you don't pull with your back. You pull with this. You pull with that right there. That's what you want. So you pull it, and so it's just a real simple. You grab, you grunt, and you pull, and that thing should come straight up.
And you're going straight up.
Straight up.
And
right
you'll
out.
see the root underneath that.
That's exactly right.
That's a great lesson for our Thrivers. Now, what would you say has driven your business for the past 20 years?
I would say my Chevy 1500.
Okay.
It has been a workhorse.
What is this right here?
Oh, this is the key to growing really nice grass.
Okay.
What this is soil.
Okay. And is this something that I can touch? Or?
Sure, absolutely. Get your fingers in there.
Okay.
It is, I would say, probably 80% manure.
Okay. Did not know
But
that.
and there is an aroma with it as well. It's kind of a spiritual thing for me when I mix it.
Sure.
But you can go to my website, jerryslandscape.uk, to order that.
And .uk, that's
UK.
United Kingdom,
It
London,
is.
Great Britain. Why
Yeah.
are you .uk?
Well, it's kind of my style.
Sure.
I learned from the
learned from the British people, yeah.
They've
got some
they're
great
known
landscaping.
for their shrubbery. They're
Yeah.
known for their grasses.
Does that ever confuse anybody, the .uk?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we get calls all the time. People
Yeah.
are like, hello, could you come do my lawn in New Brunswick?
And you don't travel.
It's like, no, man. We're from Oklahoma. Sorry, we don't do that there.
Have you ever thought about making this a franchise where you do have, Jerry's landscape in other states, other countries, Canada, Mexico,
yeah.
Great Britain, France, wherever, Paris?
I don't know, man. It sounds like a ton of work. Just in travel time alone, I don't know what it would take up all my time.
We got some great lessons on franchise that you might want to check out. It'd be good. It'd be
sure.
good.
Before we move on, I told you the mixing of the soil and this whole horticulture thing is a very spiritual thing for me.
Sure, yeah.
Could I speak an ancient blessing over the show and all that?
I would love that. I would love that. Should I just kind of...
No, you just stay there.
Okay.
Ha hooga hee hoo, ha ho ha, ha hinga, tatunga hoo hee. Thank you.
Whew. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
Everybody, Jerry from Jerry's Landscape. Thrive 15. Thrive on, guys.